So the New York Comic Con has come and gone, and I've done something I haven't done in quite a few number of years. I went all 4 days, and the funny thing is that I still missed a lot of things. Part of it is my fault. I spent quite a few hours online getting pictures and autographs, and then I saw people and artists that weren't even advertised as making appearances that were there. Artist Alley was pretty crazy. This is another year that's come and gone, and I missed out on a Kevin Eastman autograph. But still, I made my way, my journey through the hollow halls of the Javits and walked away with some decent merch. Now, through unforeseen circumstances, I had to cut back on my usual budget this year. So I cut back on purchasing a lot of figures and comics, and mostly just tried to enjoy the experience this year. And I can tell you, my feet are still tired. So let's take a look and see what I got. All right, so me, Nick, and Rich, we went to the New York City Comic Con merchandise store, and I can tell you that line was bananas for that place all weekend. I was able to catch it Saturday late. You know, the traffic died down, so we pretty much was able just to walk in late in the evening and picked up a few things. So I picked up a exclusive Pizza Rat New York City Comic Con pop. It's pretty cool. Like the Pizza Rat. Pizza Rat has somehow adopted his way into being the mascot for New York City Comic Con. And I picked up Paulie Pigeon. So Paulie Pigeon, I thought that was a cool looking figure. I'm not a pop dude in terms of, like, I have a ton of them. Every now and then I'll see one that catches my eye that might be an exclusive, and I thought this one looked pretty cool. Little pigeon, he's got the eyes, looks like he's, you know, a little robber. New York City Comic Con emblem, but this was pretty cool as well. And I picked up my Pizza Rat shirt. Now my buddy Vlad, you might have saw in one of my previous videos, he actually purchased his shirt in advance, and you know, I kind of got jealous of it. I thought it was pretty cool. Looks like might be a hangout shirt or for the beach, but so I picked up an exclusive shirt as well. I was going to do the pens, but the pens were mystery box pens, and I hate mystery boxes, so I just left that alone. And next up, I actually went to the Lost for Toys booth. You might know Lost for Toys from one of my previous videos. The owner, Cliff, is a super cool guy. He has always had tons of deals at the store. He's a great guy, but he had Brent Azar at his booth this weekend doing autographs. And you might know Brent Azar from the Young Rock show. He plays the young version of the Iron Sheik. Might also know him from, he's been in the new Terminator movies as the young Arnold. He's been the body double for Arnold. But he's a pretty funny guy. The funny story is my buddy actually mistook him for the owner, Cliff, of the booth. You know, they both had the similar beards, and it was a funny exchange because he ran over thinking it was Cliff, the owner. I digress. It was a funny story, but you know, we'll laugh about it years from now. Next up, I went walking to the Comic Mint booth and bumped into a buddy of mine, the other Jermaine, and he talked me into buying these. I wasn't going to get them because I already have like 2 copies, 2 anniversary or 2 variant copies, but he was like, this was a sneak release from the Comic Mint. It's an anniversary issue of Batman Adventures number 12, first appearance of Harley Quinn, foil cover. So these was New York Comic Con releases, so I picked up 2 copies of this. This wasn't that bad. This was actually a great pickup. So I'll save them for the future. Maybe I could get them autographed one day, but keep those in the vault. Next on my pickups, I purchased the Jim Lee experience. So with that Jim Lee experience, you meet Jim Lee, you get 3 autographed books, and you get a limited signed edition print. So my books, I did not get these graded. I just opted for the signatures and got out of there fast. So what do we have here? Batman 612, Superman appearance. This is when Superman's under the spell of Poison Ivy. Goes after Batman. Got that Jim Lee signature. Very nice. We got X-Men 268. Cap and a Black Widow appearance. Cool Jim Lee signature, silver. Thanks, Jim. And second appearance of Gambit in X-Men 267. So probably should have went with silver ink, but it is what it is. Still a very cool book. So maybe I might get those graded by CBCS in the future, but for now they'll stay in the vault. Here's that limited edition Jim Lee print. So we got Catwoman, Batman, both smashing into Joker's face. Jim Lee's signature, gold ink, gold Sharpie. But it's a cool print. So that'll go up on the wall. I'll put that up there. Let's go back and take a look at that. I'll leave that up there. Okay, next up, I have Vipra. So I picked her up, was walking by a booth. I didn't need her to complete my collection. Well, I don't know how far am I willing to go with G.I. Joe Classified. I mean, some of the figures are really cool, some of them, so not too crazy about some of the repaints, but this was a cool looking figure. So I picked her up. I'll open her up and do a video on her later this week. What else did I get? Okay, now here's a realm that I usually don't venture into, is pen collecting. I don't collect a lot of them. You know, every now and then I'll see something that catches my eye. My buddies, Vlad, Nick, and Rich, you know, they're big time pen collectors. They have a ton of them. Every now and then I see something that catches my eye. So I saw this. My son is actually probably going to get this. It's going to be on his jacket for going to school in the morning. It's Raphael from Nickelodeon. I thought this was pretty cool. Cool buy. And I did pick up 2 of these. So we have a Ninja Turtle pen collection from the video game. I thought these was cool. You got Bebop shooting at Leonardo, got Ralph, got Michelangelo, got Donnie. So this is pretty cool pen. So I did pick up 2 of these. I'm probably going to put one on my jacket and just hold on to one for collectability, see what happens. Now this was my main reason for getting up out of the bed early, heading over to the show early on Saturday. I picked up this belt, old school WWE belt, reminiscent from the WCW, the big Ric Flair. I always call it the Ric Flair belt. But I was able to get this belt in time for the Comic-Con and was able to meet and get it signed by the icon Sting. So got a Sting autograph on my belt, met Sting, took a picture with him, cool guy, got authenticated, so boom. Now, the suck part about it is that no one said that Ric Flair was going to be at the show this weekend. So Flair was there, apparently selling Ric Flair coins at the eBay booth. I didn't even know he had a collectible coin coming out. So he was at the booth. I didn't even know that was happening. You know, there's so much screaming and crowds gathering at different booths. And, you know, my buddy, he actually told me, he was like, oh my God, yo, Ric Flair was here. I'm like, what? I was like, how the hell did I miss Ric Flair? He didn't have a booth or anything. He just popped in and popped out. So missed opportunity to get Ric Flair in the belt, but hopefully I'll get another opportunity next year. Hopefully Flair will pop in. And the last piece that I picked up for Comic-Con is some Ghostbuster Ecto goggles. So these are pretty cool. I do have a Spirit pack coming in. So I'll probably do a review on that one later this week when that box gets in. But so got the goggles, waiting on the pack. And that's it. Comic-Con haul is done. Sad time that it's over, but Halloween is next up on the list. See what other shows are coming in, hit some other shows, get the band together, have some more fun, and you know, it'll be sad time till Comic-Con next year. So remember, if you like this video, click like and subscribe. Main one out.